Hey, good morning, Steve. I'm going to show you how to create an account and create a property in the site. So real quick. So first thing you'll do is, let me share, come here. You can do a sign in with Google, or you can sign in and create an account here. Use your email and a password. It'll send you a link to confirm, but you come in here, you say, I'm going to sign in with Google, click here. And it's going to load up a page. It'll be all blank for you for the first time around. But let's say you want to add a rental. You come in here, click on add a rental, give it an address. Let's pick this property near Kansas City, Missouri. Give it an entity. So give it an entity name, or you can create an entity name. So you can say Rosenberg Empire LLC, something like that. And then you can say if it's self-managed or not. And in this case, let's say it's not self-managed. And then what is the software platform that the property management company is using? Let's say in this case, it's Buildium. I'm sorry, Appfolio. You come in here then, and then you say, when did you buy this property? In this case, we'll make it super simple. We'll say we bought it in January of this year. So we'll keep it really simple, 2021, January 1st. And the purchase price was $120. And the down payment was $30,000. Okay. And then this we read from Zillow. It tells us what the current market value is, what the current market rent is. And then you can say my current rent is $1,200. My property taxes are $1,000. And this is the current expected current rent. So and then the insurance is $800, let's say. No HOA, and then the PM fees are $100. You can do a dollar or a percentage. You can say percentage is 9%, or the dollar amount is 100%, $100. Submit. Now this has set up your property. The next step is you go into the financials. You tell it what the lease is, what the deposits are. Let's say the deposit was $1,500. The operating expenses were $1,000, and then it wants to ask you what the mortgage is. So we said $90,000. Interest rate is 3.75, 30-year fixed. And what was the start date? So the start date was January 1st. And you hit update, and it'll calculate your mortgage. No HOA. And so now the property's set up. Now you need to bring in the transactions. So the next thing we need to do is import some transactions into the system. You can either bring in an Appfolio file, you can bring in an Excel file. But in this case, we're going to do something called manual. It's quick and dirty. It gets the job done. And so the first thing it's going to ask is what are your taxes? We said the taxes are $1,000, and it's going to ask you, is it monthly or yearly? We're going to say it's not monthly, so it's yearly. Insurance, same thing. We said $900. And again, it's not monthly, it's annual. The rent is, let's say, $1,200, and it's monthly. And then the only other transaction we want to add is mortgage. So you just start typing in mortgage, and it'll know what that is all about. And let's say it's with Wells Fargo, and it's $416 per month. And if we have to make sure we click on monthly, yes. All right, so now we say import. Boom. All your data for that property is now in the system. Now, if you go to the overview, it'll show you the graph. It'll tell you how your property is doing, what's your equity, what's your net operating income, what's your, what's your cash on cash ROI. So this is, and then of course we can do things like add pictures. So for example, if I come in here, I can, let me see, QA. I can come in, sample home pictures, pick up some pictures here of the property. Not required, but it's there if you need it. But yeah, that's it. That's all you have to do to set up a property in the system.